Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jacob Restituto. I'm a musician from Northport, New York, and welcome back to another reaction breakdown video here on the channel. Today, I'm doing another one of these genius lyric breakdowns. I definitely enjoy doing them. I think that they're really cool. It's really cool to see the, you know what? Let me ask you a question. Do I speak too fast in these videos, or do you guys not mind how fast I speak? Because my mind's going, you know, I just finished my second cup of coffee for the day, but like my mind's always like, you know, mad fast. But I'm wondering if you guys, if I speak a little too fast, or if I should take a chill pill and speak a little slower. That being said, we are doing, it's a lot less stressful actually when I speak slower, so maybe I should slow down. I enjoy doing these genius reaction breakdowns because I think it's cool to see the insight into some of these popular songs and see how these artists that are, you know, a little farther in their career than I am, how they go about writing these songs, and something I can learn from. So hopefully I can, you know, break down a little bit more of what they're talking about and kind of just give a little bit of further insight. So that being said, if you want to check out my music and my new song, Jacob Restituto, wherever you listen, a new song called Modern Love out there. That also being said, if you want to release your own music, like I just released my new song Modern Love, definitely consider checking out DistroKid. Save 7% on your first year, and you can put it on Apple Music, Spotify, Pandora, or TikTok. Pretty cool. And IG Stories. That also being said, if you want to check out IG Stories, my new song, it's hanging out on IG Stories. No, but for real, save 7% in your first year's subscription. So let's see what we got. This is Joshua Bassett's Lie, 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 official lyric meaning and verified.
My friend sort of approached me and was like, hey.
Wow, talk about natural room reverb right there.
My friend sort of approached me and was like, hey, I just want to let you know that this person, who's my other friend, has been saying these things about you and sort of lying behind your back. And it really upset me, and I wasn't sure whether or not to confront them or whatnot. And I was so angry about it just because to my face they're acting like we were totally cool. And I think it was that night at like 2 in the morning, I was standing in my kitchen, like in my underwear with my guitar, just like messing around. And I remember the situation, and I remember just getting so angry. And it's almost like I blacked out, and I just started like singing, and most of the song just kind of spilled out from there.
So it's so funny how sometimes some of the most popular songs are written so quickly, and some of them they take forever, and it's just, there's no way to know. Sometimes you write a song in 5 minutes and it's one of your best songs. Sometimes you write a song in 5 years, and you know, it's just so interesting.
I thought it was funny people sort of jumping to conclusions on who they think that the song is about, and you know, them thinking
look who came to say what's up. Bullets here.
Wrote and released it within a week. It's kind of ridiculous. I mean, there's literally proof on my Instagram that I wrote it 2.5 years ago, and nobody will ever know who the song is about. But it is funny to sort of see the speculation on who people think it's about. I've done my best to sort of make it clear that it's not about anyone in particular, that they...
I'm not getting involved in any drama in this video. I just find that I understand the speculation when these two huge, you know, huge songs. One being the #1 song in the world at the moment, and then it's funny how they just happen to be released. You know, he wrote it 2 years ago. I'm not getting involved in the drama. I actually just mentioned how in the original video that I did, I found it kind of interesting just in how the timing is mad funny, man. It's either a horrible coincidence or brilliant coincidence, because you know that saying, all publicity is good publicity? People are talking about both songs now, so is it that bad of a thing? I don't know.
You might think it is, but you know, people are gonna think what they're gonna think. So they told me all the things that you said, running all over my name. Whoa.
Nice vocal riff right there.
Running all over my name. Whoa. I grew up in San Diego, and everyone kind of knew each other, and I think that when...
I have been to San Diego twice. Shoot, where did I stay? Oh man, what's this stinking called?
Somebody spreads something that's false, and they know it's false, it can be damaging for so many reasons. And I think that you go through your day like seeing people, and all you can think is like, what do they think, what have they heard, what do they know, what do they not know, you know, kind of thing. And I think that you know, that's really no way to live in, like that sort of fear. And you're acting oh so innocent, like I'm the only one to blame. I think we all have our
I wonder how they record these. I've always wondered this, and I've even made my own videos of these. like kind of copying the Genius style. But that's how I get a lot of my content. I'm just like, oh, that's a really good video. Let me try to make something like that. But that being said, I wonder if they filmed them like him straight singing the song and then him talking about it, or they like go back and forth, because it's hard to sing your own song a cappella, because you're like, you got to think about the words, or it's even harder to speak your own lyrics without singing them because you're so used to singing them.
Faults, and it's easy to sort of only see everybody else's faults, you know, and avoid sort of your own thing. But it is funny to me when people play dumb. You know, I've had situations where I've called somebody out on something that I knew was factual that they were saying, and they just completely play dumb. Like, I don't know what you're talking about, and I'm like, you do. Like, I know you do. And so it's like the whole sort of acting innocent thing is funny when you like have proof of something.
I gotta say, I am grateful, and I hope that I hope that you have friends in your life that this is the case too. But I'm grateful that I don't have to deal with drama like this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not saying drama between the two songs. I'm saying drama with friends like this. I think that it is a very grateful thing. And of course, every friendship has, you know, stuff. I'm not saying that my friends are perfect. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I'm just grateful at this moment in life that there's minimal drama in my life. So hopefully you can surround yourself with friends that cause minimal drama.
You've been lying to yourself, you lie to everyone else, only thinking about yourself. Darling, what the hell? It's not...
Nice, that was cool. Hanging on that dissonant tone, making it you want to hear the resolution, and then he ends up resolving it, which is pretty cool. I actually like the key that he sang. I don't know if this is the original key that he originally sang it in, or if this is a cappella key. You know, you just randomly pick a key when you start singing a cappella, which is good and bad, because sometimes you could just sing it in a completely, you start off way too high, and you're like, oh shoot, this is way too high, and then you have to adjust. But that being said, like, this key I think fits his voice really well, where some of them I feel like he's straining a bit too much.
Like, you don't care about these people. Even if you're mad at somebody or upset at somebody for doing something, you know, the reason you're hurt is because you care about them and you care about what they say and what they think about you. And I think that's the thing that's confusing about it. Like, the darling, what the hell is like, I love you, why are you doing this to me kind of thing. I know what you say about me, I hope that it makes you happy. You can't seem to get me off your mind. Oh, you're
nice natural room reverb in here, giving that genuine living room feel.
Claiming to like not like me or say all these things about me, but you can't get me off your mind. It's very interesting that, like, clearly I'm getting to you in some way, and clearly you care, because if you truly didn't care, you wouldn't be saying what you're saying. And I just think it's interesting. Like, it's kind of I hope that it makes you happy is kind of has a double meaning. The first meaning is like, I hope this makes you happy, like I hope you feel better about yourself after what you're doing. And then it's also like, I hope it makes you happy, like realizing that like you can't get me off your mind. I know you're lying through your teeth. You told them the lies that you told me. I've had enough of it this time. Oh, you do this to...
Vocal riffs are actually good. They're coming through really well. Like, so I don't know if I even really realized them in the song, but I like hearing them a cappella.
Of it this time. Oh, you do this to everybody. It's not just to me. Like, you know, you'll throw this person under the bus if it makes you look better or whatnot. And I think like recognizing that toxicity and, you know, that I've had enough of it this time, is sort of realizing, okay, this is a pattern. This person is not actively trying to change, and they're trying to hurt me. And so like,
so that's the kind of friend that you want to get out of your life.
Setting that boundary, it's really more of a internal thing than an external thing. I mean, obviously it's like, you know, you probably won't hang out with that person, but more so like mentally, you know, being like, okay, I need to separate myself from this person and recognize the toxicity, and that, you know, it's not worth it to sort of get caught up in
your bullet
worrying
back there
about this or in getting upset about this, when it's like, this is just who they are, and I've had enough at this time, and I'm gonna set that boundary and take a step back in whatever way that looks for you. So you can lie, go ahead and try. It won't work this time.
You should see the face that Bullet's giving me right now, man.
Bye,
Alright, we'll go on in 2 seconds, buddy.
I'll kiss your ass goodbye. That section was actually really funny. I remember when I was writing it, and I sort of surprised myself with it, because I was just going with it, and I was like, so you can la.
Dude, there's something so interesting about songwriting where sometimes you feel like you have this like not outer body experience, like, but it's this really interesting experience where it's like sometimes you'll go back and be like, yo, I can't believe I wrote that. Like, where in the world did that come from? And there's this book out there. I haven't read it, but I've seen it. That it's like all these like really famous, like I'm talking really famous, like Paul McCartney, like all these huge songwriters, and their take on where they think their songs come from. Like, you know, like this chaos. Sometimes it's just sometimes you just come out of nowhere. It's like, where did that come from? And it's really actually pretty interesting. Why aren't we playing? There we go.
And I was like, go ahead and try. And I was like, oh shoot. And then the third one, I was like, it won't work this time. And I was like, what the hell? And then I just like came out. I was like, I'll kiss your ass goodbye, bye. And I was like, oh my God. Like, it was just like that moment. It felt so nice.
Dude, those are the best moments of the songwriter.
It's like, it's the real thing. It's like, I'll kiss your ass goodbye. Like, I'm not going to really put up with this. You know, it's like, bye. Like, I don't really... You know, it's not worth it for me if you're going to be like toxic and lie and manipulative and all that stuff. So it definitely felt good to say kiss your ass goodbye.
Which is kind of actually ironic because that saying is usually like, you know, Bullet, what's up, buddy? is more of like, you know, a butt kisser or somebody that, you know, like kind of sucks up to you. But it's when you're saying, you know, kissing it goodbye, it's like, hey, peace. Go get me your toy.
So
Where's your toy?
Them it's all my fault. You're the victim this time. Whoa. I've had people I know admit that, like, when they feel powerless in a situation, the only power they can have is to sort of lean into being the victim. And by the way, disclaimer, I'm not saying that there aren't people who are the victims of things in situations. That's absolutely not what I'm saying. But it's more so when somebody is getting attention and validation by sort of playing the victim. And you wanna make it seem like it's your call. You're acting like everything's fine. One of my favorite lines in the song because it's like, I know.
Here, I missed that. What was his favorite line? I apologize. Bullet's trying to get my attention.
And you wanna make it seem like it's your call. You're acting like everything's fine. One of my favorite lines in the song because it's like, I know what you say about me in the chorus is like, they told me what you said. Like,
I want to see, like, I'm surprised people haven't taken these acapellas and turned them into songs because a lot of these artists have great acapellas, and I'm surprised that like you could just strip this audio and turn it into a song.
But you're acting like
that'd be a cool video to do
because you have no idea that I know, and I think that, like, you know, it's so easy for people to sort of flip and pretend to be your best friend, and in their ways I'm sure they're convinced that they are, but in reality they will throw you under the bus the second it benefits them. And it's like, you know, you can't just do that and then come around here and act like we're totally cool.
I'm glad that he realizes that he needs that, like, those people are not the friends that you want to have.
Me. Oh, you can't get me off your mind. I ultimately did confront this person, and we actually had a really great conversation afterwards about, you know, it, and we were able to like move past it because
that's also a great example of the kind of friends you want to have. You want to have the kind of friend that you can actually talk to about this stuff and then move forward rather than person that just won't hear you.
I kind of put my foot down and like really had a tough conversation. I think that it's so easy to sort of avoid that nowadays, and people really like taboo things. People are afraid to talk about things. If you do have an issue with somebody, instead of like getting out that anger by sort of going around and tarnishing their name and maybe
yo, preach, bro, man, he's talking about it.
A little bit into it. It's like maybe at first you actually try to reconcile with that person and explain to them why you're hurting and where you're coming from. Because I literally, like, every single time I actually go, okay, you know what? I really need to just speak with this person either face to face or on the phone. The problem's like 99.9% resolved.
Yo, he's got some mad truth in there. That's really good stuff. Is there any more?
That's probably my best advice is like, talk it out. Even though it sucks and it's so scary to do, if you talk to somebody and you're honest and vulnerable, all you can hope for is that that's met with honesty and vulnerability, and then hopefully you can move forward. My friend sort of...
He had some mad truth in there. I'm very, very, very cool. Actually, I appreciate that. I hope you guys learned something from that because he's speaking some truth. Either get better friends or get the friends that you can talk to when there's an issue about good stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed that. If you want to check out my music, it's Jacob Restituto wherever you listen. If you want to check out my new song called Modern Love, you can check that out on all streaming platforms. And if you want to release your own music, definitely consider DistroKid. I gotta go let Bullet out right now. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great rest of today. God bless and peace out.
Cause I love the way you look at me, and I love it now we're feeling this way. I wrote this song to say everything words can't explain. I love you every day, so let me give you my last name. Hey there, look at this. You're the kind of girl I'd always miss. So now, maybe just for one more kiss. You never know how bad I want this.